What's going on, world? Day 29 of my 40-day fast is over. Oh, it's been a doozy. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a doozy, man. I'm definitely gonna need some shoes. Not even shoes. I just gotta get some insoles. I need to hurry up and get ready because I do got a few things I need to do before I go to work. Um, and I definitely need to try to see if I can order me some soles or something. Cause my darn heels be barking about that 5 hour mark in, 5 to 6 hour mark in. My heels be barking, boy. And then that last stretch, you know what I mean? That last quarter or third of the way be rough, boy. It be rough. Um, because my back start hurting. Um, so yeah, I definitely know I'm gonna end up needing some shoes. Or at least some better soles because insoles because yeah, I'm not trying to be doing that. Now, granted, the other part, at least for my back, my feet still gonna be hurt regardless. So for that alone, I need some better insoles or at least a new pair of shoes. But at least if I, once I start eating again, um, I'm hoping my back won't be as sore. Cause I didn't even, for myself, yesterday was like my first day on the register. So I didn't even like work that hard, at least not as hard as I would have had I been in the kitchen. And so my back was still hurting. Matter of fact, yesterday my back was hurting like 3 hours and I don't know what in the world was wrong with me yesterday. And ended up taking my break and I had to ride it out the rest of the way. So, um, yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with me yesterday. Cause like energy wise, I did have more energy. So the liquid IV definitely had me hydrated throughout the rest of the shift. Now I do feel like I'm gonna have to still force myself to drink a protein 2O with the liquid IV bottle of water. Um, and maybe that's another reason how my back kind of gave out so fast. Well, no, because I had my protein 2O before work. So I don't know what it was. Yeah, I really have no clue why I was hurting like that, other than it just being the bad shoes. Um, because what I ended up doing was just drinking a bottle of water, which I wasn't dehydrated for the rest of the day, of course, during the shift. But um, I'm thinking just having that extra protein that get my muscles some energy might be worth it, especially at the very least until I finish this fast. Um, Cause yeah, if my back gonna be hurting like that, I definitely gotta do something. Cause it's no fun. Definitely won't no fun. And I couldn't even hide it. I was like trying to stretch it on the counter while I was waiting for people to come in and kind of squat sitting with my back straight. Squat standing, so bended my knee, but was in a squatted position, slightly squatted position, trying to keep my back straight and stretch it. And I just had to stand like that because it was hurting, boy. It was hurting the daggone bend over in any way. So I don't know. I don't know. And then on top of that, to make matters worse, so like I said, it didn't work too hard because I was at the register. So as far as exerting myself, so I did have energy coming home, but because my back was hurting so darn bad, I still had to end up laying down. And matter of fact, thankfully, my wife was still woke, so she was able to put my last little lidocaine patch on me last night. And I definitely feel like that did ease things up um, a nice little bit, um, because it went from once the medicine kicked in, it went from my back hurting to now I was cramping all last night, bro. And I was so pissed off because it was hard cramping. And my my lower extremity, so under my knees and below. Well, my knees won't cramping, so really my shin and below, because my shins and my ankle and toes were cramping all last night, bro. And I did drink a body armor. That's why I was just like, what the freak? I drunk a body armor. Now maybe I shouldn't. Okay, I think I might know what it is because I know I'm just just now thinking about it now that I'm recording. Um, from the last time I cramped, like I mentioned, I think I cramped. Well, last time I cramped because I didn't drink anything or waited super late to drink something. This time, I think I cramped because although I did drink something as soon as I got home and got that patch on my back, I think I need to just go ahead and as soon as I get in the truck and knock it out, then get it in my system then, because then that's a 30-minute drive to the house. And then by the time I did all that with my wife, with her helping me out, an hour basically had passed. But within that hour, had I drunk my initial body armor or protein 2O, whatever it is that I'm gonna be drinking, had I drunk it, it at least would have been in my system. So I think that's what I need to do. Is not delay the post workout, replenishment. Um, so we'll see if that has anything to do with it. But nevertheless, man, I daggone tried to go to sleep, woke up, both legs cramping. So I get up, guzzle the other body armor that I had. It took that about 10 minutes to get through my system. So I'm just sitting. We got a little couch in my bedroom. So I'm just sitting on the couch, just waiting for my legs to stop cramping, right? So then it goes from my legs slowly started cramping. It was cramping bad too, because one of my foot, of my feet rather, I was able to have it straight on the ground, but the bottom of the shin was cramping. But the other one, it was like the ankle that was cramping. So the only thing I had on the ground was like my heel. It just because it wouldn't go any further down because it was cramping. So it was just funny because I could tell it was finally getting in my system because A, the throbbing had stopped, but then B, my foot slowly started going down and resting, flat on the ground. So I was just like, goodness gracious. So I did that, got into bed, was able to sleep a little bit. Then, which I think I need to drink a protein 2O for the nutrients to get sodium in my system and or the body armor to get the electrolytes and everything in my system so I don't cramp. But I didn't still need to drink some kind of water. Cause that was 2 body armors that I drunk all last night. And I think because I was still dehydrated, kind of like While I was feeling so bad before, although I had the protein 2Os in my system, I think because I was still dehydrated or a little dehydrated, that's why my body still cramped throughout the night because I didn't get good rest last night. Not until the cramping finally stopped and I finally stopped going to the bathroom. Because, of course, drinking all that stuff, if it won't like miniature cramps waking me up, it was me having to go to the bathroom to pee that was waking me up. So I was just like, bro. So I just felt like I was tossing and turning all night. And then by the time I finally felt like I was starting to get some good sleep, my wife had to get up this morning. So I was just like, oh my goodness, bro. I can't win tonight, man. I can't win tonight, man. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday was definitely rough. I did get slightly hungry yesterday as well during the work day. And I don't know, I guess it was because it was my first day back around food, or at least in that capacity, like surrounded by food. Because some of them customers, and we were surprisingly slow yesterday too. We were surprisingly slow. Like besides, did end up getting behind a little bit because I was helping out in the kitchen. So I did help out in the kitchen a little bit, and still learning some of the drinks. So it was drinks I had to make that I hadn't made before. So I was just like, oh man, what? How the freak you make this? You know what I mean? So yeah, that did happen. But that kind of that was kind of the only busy time really. And then after that, it was kind of slow for the most part, which probably is why it also felt like it was taking ages. Because yesterday did feel like it was dragging, especially with my back hurting. Because yeah, we were, especially for my store, from what I was used to last week. Yeah, we were pretty slow yesterday. Um, So I'm not gonna lie, regardless of, because today I gotta just work at my home store completely. So I'm hoping, regardless of where I'm at, in the kitchen or on the register, I'm hoping that it is not slow, or at least busy enough to where I'm not looking at the clock. You know what I mean? Because that's how I felt myself clock watching the whole night. You know what I'm saying? Looking at that time, I'm just like, boy, what the freak? Um, cause it's funny, real quick. It's funny because like the manager on duty, he went to his lunch right before I was about to clock out, so 30 minutes before. And it's funny because them 30 minutes go by so quick when you in it and it's your break. But when you waiting for somebody, oh my gosh, it felt like it took forever for them 30 minutes to go by. I was like, bro, ain't been 30 minutes yet. It's like, what the freak? Now, it was just funny because I was thinking that now to him, it probably flew by because he was still talking on the phone and everything when he was coming back in. So I was like, yeah, his break probably felt like it flew by, but it was ages for me. Boy, I couldn't wait to get in that car and sit down. Boy, I was like, goodness gracious. Come on back, man. But yeah. So definitely just hope it's not as slow as it was yesterday. I'd rather it be jam packed in there, because at least when it's packed, you know what I mean. You constantly on go. It might feel chaotic, but you constantly on go. And when you look up, a great chunk of time would have went by. That's what I want. I don't even care, for real. I'm trying to I just want to get through this week so bad, bro. You don't even understand. I just want to get through this week so bad, bro. So bad. Ah. Man, yeah, yeah. But let's see. Um, yeah, just cramping and using the bathroom, didn't get good sleep. Back was hurting. Did end up getting a little hungry. Um, but that passed, like I said. And yeah, that's pretty much was my day. Um, yeah, that was pretty much my day. Didn't get to read my Bible. Because what happened? I can't remember what happened. I think I ended up sleeping in because I was tired yesterday too. I didn't feel good yesterday. Um, yeah, I didn't feel good yesterday morning. I don't know what it was, but I just felt sick. You know what I mean? Like as soon as I woke up, I was gonna get up at 7 when my alarm had went off, but I just had like that nauseous feeling. I don't know. So I ended up going back to sleep, and then by the time I woke up, I don't even remember what I did and why I couldn't. I don't remember. I think maybe it just took me forever to get out of the bed because I just was not feeling good. Um, because that feeling really didn't go away. Until I'm trying to think when did it go away yesterday? Because it didn't even really go away. Normally it would go away if I'm feeling sick. Normally it would go away like right as I'm approaching work or parking or something like that. And it's just like, all right, my body just tapping in, locking in. But it didn't even do that. It didn't even do that. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it took like an hour within work, maybe. Yeah, it did. It did. Because luckily they were showing me around the facility for like oil spills and what to do. And so I was outside. So maybe that fresh air was helping. And by the time we got back in the building, it kind of had passed. And I just didn't notice it because, the first half of my day I'm at the training store. So yeah, I think that's what it was because we was outside for like at least an hour or so. And I feel like at some point within that hour is when um, the sickness had like went away. But yeah, I just wasn't feeling good yesterday, which then kind of makes sense how my body was so tired so fast too. Now that I think about it, maybe that had something to do with it. Not entirely sure, but yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Just I feel like I'm just in survival mode now because yeah, my body. Yeah, I feel like my body is definitely wearing down, and I'm hoping not, because we definitely still got too much work to do left for me to be close to breaking down. Because Lord knows I don't want to have to call out nor need to call out. So, y'all just pray for me. just pray for me. Well, I guess by the time you see this, it'll already be over. But nevertheless, it's just, yeah, Holy Spirit, keep me strong. Keep me strong. But with that being said, when you said, oh, it's time to go. So, man of God, woman of God, I love you. Wish nothing but the best for you. And yeah, if you're fasting, especially if you're fasting this long and you feel like me, keep holding on, man. Keep holding on. It's gonna be worth it in the end. That's definitely what I'm telling myself. It's gonna be worth it in the end, and that could be, and that's all on God's timing. So that could be immediately after the fast, or the end might not be until whenever your season is supposed to end, but it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out, man. Just gotta have that faith. Have that faith. And kill that unbelief, man. So, yeah, man. That being said, y'all be easy. Petty.